All right, so welcome back. Let's do showbiz now. You know what? It's always a pleasure to welcome this young lady onto the show. Becky, Bex is in the house. How you doing?
I'm okay. Where have you been? You've been busy.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I mean, it's good to be busy. This evening, let's talk about E-Vibes. Let's talk about Ntokozo. She's a gospel musician from South Africa, and I had a conversation with her. It's still showing, actually, on the Joy News and the Joy Prime channels. I had a long conversation with her, and she's been talking about the gospel music industry in South Africa and, you know, comparing it to Ghana. Apparently, in South Africa, when you're a gospel musician, you just, you know, do music, concentrate on the music. It pays, actually. I mean, it's the first time that I heard something like that. So here is Ntokozo giving us details of how the industry in South Africa works.
I think what I've noticed in the Ghanaian music industry is that most of the people who are in the industry have other jobs that they do as well, right? I don't know if that's true.
Most of them.
Most of them have other jobs and other things that they're doing as well. Whereas with South Africa, our industry is actually quite strong in the sense that you're able to do music and music alone. Right. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's interesting.
It is. I think that's probably one of the biggest things.
That's what we've been fighting for, really. I mean, they've been fighting for. So just go ahead and do music so that you don't have to worry about the other things. But the system doesn't really support, like the way you're saying that it supports you. The system doesn't really support stream unless you're putting your work on a streaming platform that is earning you money, that you know that you don't necessarily have to work.
Yeah. But it's taken a long time, though, and there's still some injustices as well back home. And I believe that it's worth working towards and trying to rectify those injustices and creating a better industry, even for the next generation, as the generation that has gone before us. They've tried to, you know, create an industry that supports us in some kind of way, but it can definitely be much better, you know. And I think that for me is probably the biggest difference between the Ghanaian industry and the South African music industry. You know, the talent is incredible here. The productions are amazing. The ones that I've been blessed to be part of, production-wise, it's been incredible. The talent has been amazing to see. You know, the songs are amazing. I love Ghanaian songs.
Yina, Who taught you that song?
I love.
Ntokozo right there. Let's move away from Ntokozo. Let's talk about gospel musician Padmore, because he has released a soul-stirring song that pays homage to the exceptional women in his life. The song titled Enapa is an expression of gratitude and admiration for the tireless effort and sacrifices made by mothers and women everywhere. This is coming right on time because Mother's Day is just around the corner. So you can use this song to celebrate mothers across the world, your wife as well, and everybody. But Brace, let's move on. Remember we told you about Kofi Kinata's song when he came. We had a beautiful conversation with him about the Ifie Kuma Broken Heart. He's actually released a video to that effect. So this is a new video alert for those of you who haven't seen it. You're seeing it here first. Crazy. We came all this way for nothing. I know you're in awe about Kinata. You're always in awe.
You know,
I know. I feel you.
You need to call this guy the West Gold.
West Gold.
West Gold. But he's a gold of we the Westerners.
Right.
I mean, like you ask yourself, who would have carried on the legacy of all those greats? But for him.
Kofi Kinata.
Yeah. And look, the music carries a certain. He's not just singing.
Right.
There's a message he's putting, and the message encapsulates you. As I sit here, I'm trying to put myself in the video.
Right. I see how you feel. There's somebody actually also, from the Western region, Jeduble Ambule.
Yes.
Yeah, let me tell you about him and all the events that are happening tomorrow. Jeduble Ambule is actually celebrating his 77th birthday party, and Atongo Zimba will be performing tomorrow at the Plus 233 Jazz Bar. So for those of you who love Jeduble Ambule, you can just go out there and support
the Simgwa rap man.
Simungwa rapper.
Yeah.
And also for those of you who love comedy, the comedy industry is celebrating comedians and everything comedy tomorrow, and so for those who are in the comedy sector, there's something happening for you as well tomorrow at the Snap Cinemas in Accra. So you shouldn't miss this for anything. Also, when you come to Joy News and Joy Prime, there's E-Vibes happening. Tokozo's set will be on. We'll be having that conversation all over again for those of you who've missed it. I know, Brace, you did miss it. So, yeah, we'll bring you that conversation. Also, this evening, Stoneboy is performing at Austin Reggae Festival. So keep it on your calendar for those of you who are in the US. I think that is already happening. So we give it to you. Hopefully next week, when we come back here on Monday, Brace, we will give you a recap of everything that happened at the weekend. I will be at almost all the events. Nicolas says that he'll be at the Comedy Awards, so be expecting that. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so grateful that you could join us this time. Oh, we're so sad that we're leaving, but we'll see you. See you next week, please. Well, Brace.
Thanks for joining us and enjoy this Kanata song.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy your weekend.